Folks, for those that watched last week's episode, and if you haven't, go back and watch it. It's hilarious. I laughed
Closer to the
so
ending is
hard.
a little bit better.
Yeah, I laughed so hard during editing last week. It was a very good episode. Thanks, Ron. We love you as a guest. We appreciate you. I
Oh
wish
man.
you remembered the end of the podcast. And folks, there will come a day, years from now, when he retires, and there are no repercussions that will happen, that we will show the unedited footage of what went down on said
Oh,
podcast.
I cannot wait for that
Because
day. That's some good shit.
if you think what you saw was funny, what you didn't will leave you lying on the floor.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, welcome in, boys and girls, children of all ages, ladies and gentlemen, family, folks, friends, loved ones, people we just met, and I don't know, whoever stumbled onto this podcast. Welcome in. It is Middle Aged Highs, the pre Christmas edition. Welcome in. I am your host, as always, Dan, Pastor Prime on Twitch, Pastor Prime 25 on Twitter, Middle Aged Highs you can catch on TikTok and YouTube. My co-host, a man who I said a couple weeks ago is starting to look a little more and more like you know who every day, Santa Claus himself, Russ, the Beer League goalie,
Oh.
on Instagram. Just one
You
ho.
know
It's
Dan's a
it's
Phillies
it's
fan.
ho ho ho, not ho.
I mean, depends on the time of night.
Giggity.
Oh, welcome in, Santa. Oh my
Have you been a
goodness.
good little boy?
I have not. I definitely have not.
Please tell Santa all about it.
Santa, you don't have the time, my friend. You don't have the time. But we do have a little bit of time,
There's
folks.
way too many little girls and boys to visit.
Hello.
Hey.
We got a good one for you, folks. We're talking a lot of Christmas stuff today because we are getting ready for the holiday. It is a week out as we're recording this. Next week we will be recording the day after Christmas, so you will be, finding out the results of that and everything. But before we get into next week, this week we're going to be doing some fun stuff. A lot of games going on. We're going to be doing a Christmas song battle, round one. Christmas movie draft. See who comes up with the better one there. Thank you for clipping that, Sheffy.
Good work. Good work.
Well played, sir. Well
Santa
played,
approved.
sir. We have a little bit of an early resolution thing for Russ to drop upon us, and we're going to talk a little bit about fantasy football because we have to. But before we get into all of that, I myself am trying to maintain my sanity by drinking the hard stuff tonight. I am going with the 100 milligram Cannabis. Yes, there is a warning label on there for a reason. So, trying
Now,
to
for a man
remember
of
to pace
experience
myself.
like yourself,
Yeah, 100 milligrams. I will sound different by the time this can is done.
oh, good, good.
So, Santa, what do you got for us tonight, buddy? What's on the December?
Oh, the first December of tonight, we are going to do not one, but two Decembers. And this one is labeled as Chocolate Peppermint Bark.
Ooh.
From
Chocolate.
Elliott Cotville Brewing Company. Now, for all those who may be under or are minor watching the show, avert your eyes as Santa is going to pull away the beard and show the ugliness behind the beard. So I apologize for anybody who
Wait a
believes in
second.
Santa stuff.
You're not the real Santa Claus?
I'm a helper.
So wait a second. Why did I pay a fee to book the real Santa Claus?
Thank you for donating to the cause.
Motherfucker, I want my money back.
Yeah, see, it's kind of hard. I mean, this is what it looks like poured in the glass. Nice little
Dark.
head there, you know. But however, kind of hard to drink through the beard.
Nice little head. That ain't no head.
Oh, here's the ugly mug behind the beard. You can't do that all night. That's way too hot. I don't know how those mall Santas and shit do it, because no thanks, pass. God damn.
No, there's no way. I knew
Yeah.
you weren't going to be able to keep that thing on.
No, I can't stand being hot at all. Anywho,
Humbled.
all right.
Humbled is a little
Ooh.
understatement, Patrick,
You
but
can.
we'll get into it.
Smells a little bit like a peppermint patty.
Ooh. Oh, I haven't had
Ooh.
peppermint patty in forever.
Let's take a taste. It's an American stout. Usually not my favorite go-to.
Sure.
The last 2 weeks I've given 2 4s. This one's not getting a 4.
Mm.
We're gonna go 2.5.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm not a stout guy. It's very tasteful. You got a little bit of chocolate in there as well. I mean, maybe we'll go up another half star. We'll go 3.
Wow. Yeah, we played the funeral march on that one. That's rough. That's rough.
No, I've had rougher.
Well,
Especially when you get to IPAs and what have you.
for podcast purposes, it's the worst one you've had on here.
Yeah, I'm hoping the next one's a little bit better, but we'll find out later on.
Right? Indeed. Because it's going to be that kind of episode, folks.
Oh, it is.
But now that Santa's had himself a little drink, it's going to wake up the Russ inside of him, so we've got to let him get all that stuff out with your favorite
comes the
segment to
3.
start the show. Russ Rants.
Ta-da!
Oh, man, I want to rant a little bit. Santa understands this rant. Because if you ever noticed, especially around the holidays or any other time, when you get wrapping paper, you'll even see this on the logo, on advertisements. There is 20% more wrapping in this wrapping paper, or this wrapping paper is like having 2 tubes of wrapping paper. There's never just, this is wrapping paper. This goes along the same lines as when you go and buy toilet paper or paper towels. 16 equals 24, 10 equals 16, 8 equals 12. There's no legit numerical fucking setup.
Now, what is
And
the
you'll see it in-
standard?
Like, yeah, where is there a standard anymore?
Yeah, can
like,
somebody tell
when
me
you
what
go
the
to-
what the standard of a roll
Yeah,
of
there you go. Somebody said
wrapping
a mega
paper
roll
is?
by Bounty. Like, you're going to go and get paper towels or toilet paper regardless. Do you actually pay attention to these numbers? Does it make a fucking difference? Do you actually go, oh, well, that one equals... Like, no, I don't need to do a goddamn math equation to pick out toilet paper to wipe my ass with.
Angry Santa.
Just give me the damn toilet paper.
Ooh, Santa had a little beer. He turned angry, feisty. I like it.
Damn.
Well,
Like,
look,
I don't get it. Like, just sell the item. Don't tell me it's equal to something else. I just want the damn item.
well, that's how you sell things in America. But for wrapping paper purposes, I get that. Like, if it's, oh, this is worth 2 rolls or 3 rolls, 2 times the roll. Okay, are you talking about, like, a Dollar Tree roll? Or are you talking about, like, a regular roll? Like, what's the standard of a roll of wrapping paper? Because you go to Dollar Tree, you get a piece of wrapping paper, you're going to wrap half a present with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
hey, you ain't getting nothing else out of it. That's it. You're
No.
like one
I
and
mean,
done.
hell, you'll see that with laundry detergent and Dawn soap and stuff. It'll be like 20% more than normal.
Concentrated
Normal from
power.
what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's Siren. Thanks for the subs. She said, "What's up, Santa?"
hey. Or no. Oh.
I'd say this. Ding the shame bell.
Shame.
That's twice. 2 tries now.
Shame.
Santa's gonna get it right
Hey.
eventually, folks.
Shame.
Gonna
Santa
get it
only
right
has to be right
eventually.
once a year. And it's not that time yet, boys and girls.
It's not. Well, I'm with you though. I don't know what the difference is in the standard there. It's just all a marketing ploy, and we hate them marketing ploys around the holidays.
Oh, sure.
Just tell me how long it is, giggity. Give me a yardage, give me an actual measurement that I can discern the difference of not 2 times, 3 times, 50% more concentrated, 30% more powerful, blah 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 blah
That's
blah
what
blah
I'm
blah.
saying. Does anybody actually go and say and start comparing that there's a little bit more here, or this one's more concentrated, or no? You don't stand at the grocery store and do a math equation or try to relate one to the other. You know what you use. You go to the store and you freaking get it.
Oof. Heard that. So, as Foofy down there in the chat is alluding to, he thinks he's going to be your rant this week in fantasy football. So, we can go ahead and get that out of the way. Yes, I absolutely got hosed this week.
Oh, you're so Jay.
I mean, it's one of those where he had the best score in the league and I had the worst score in the league. So, for my whatever, I'd rather it be like that and not be I lost by 3 points and feel like I could have made a difference. It would not have made a difference this week. Not a
Yep.
goddamn thing I did would have made a difference this week. I
Nope.
was not meant to
Nope.
beat Foofy. So I blame everybody that made me get in that position. Which has nothing to do with me, but all you people.
Whoa. Easy. I have a bye, okay? It's not me.
I mean, look,
It's all those
I'm
people
glad you're
below
finally
me.
accepting that and coming out of the closet. Congratulations.
What you saying about Santa?
No, man, I'm innocent. Sheffy plays Russ in the Discord League this week in the playoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah. But Russ now is the man tasked with taking down Foofy in the playoffs.
Let's go.
That
Let's
is
fucking
not
go.
the way we wanted things to work out, but this is now the bracket as it stands. You have Rico versus Dylan up top, and Foofy versus Russ down at the bottom. Now, Foofy and Dylan, brothers, not going to name out their last names, but, it's the I don't know, what do we call it? Let's see, we'll call it, for Foofy purposes, no offense, Dylan, we'll call it the Dipshit Bowl.
Hey!
Got him!
Nobody wants that outcome. And I was talking to Saint about this the other day. I was like, God, do you realize what this means? What I've done? See, now, these are the options. If Foofy wins, he should be the guest next week. So here's the thing.
No.
To cut off real quick, we've discussed that
And there's no if. Shut up, sis.
several times. Foof's never asked to be on or anything like that. If he wanted to, I think we could find a way to make it work. But Foofy he's a funny guy, but he is about the quietest motherfucker in person that you've ever met. Ever. So I don't think it would play out very well. It'd be like having Silent Bob on here.
It'd be worse than Silent Bob.
Right.
And then
So,
bullshit Harry Potter magic.
no offense, Foof. Love you. Yeah, you're quiet as fuck, and you know it. I
Dumbledore.
tell this all the time. He's a funny guy, though. Is the funny part. Is like he'll say nothing, then all of a sudden he says something. It's like, God, go
I know,
back
you
to
just
saying
put a
nothing.
picture up and we laugh.
Right? Oh yeah, right. So that is so here's my problem though, right? If Foofy wins, I have to hear about him winning on vacation again, right? And goddamn well he'll bring the trophy on vacation. I'll have to look at it on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
If Dylan wins, he's coming on vacation with us this year too. Same fucking thing. Said, oh, what about Russ? If you win, I know goddamn well the trophy's going right over there, right below the TV where those fucking puzzle pieces, the puzzle pieces will
I will
finally be
kill the
moved out of the
kill.
goddamn way, and that's where the trophy
Well,
will
to be
be, and I'll
fair,
have to stare at it every
Those
week on
be
the
going to my
podcast.
fist at some point.
Fuck that. So, Rico, I'm a Obi-Wan Kenobi here, motherfucker. Help me, Rico Suave. You're my only hope. Please fucking win. Oh my God, Rico, I need you to win. I don't want to hear it from any of these motherfuckers. I don't want to see it on vacation. I don't want to see it on the podcast. And Rico hasn't won in 15 years or some shit. His name's not even on the trophy. So, Rico,
Either junior associate will demote you
it's
again.
your year, bro. Does she have a job anymore?
I don't know.
Cause see, we switched up the challenge so we don't use her for that, and then we did make a joke about her on the podcast that we said let's wait until she hears this and see what her response is, and still nothing. So I'm unemployed now. She said I'm a
Guess
free
what?
agent.
You ain't getting benefits.
She said I'm a free agent. Well, no free agency is gonna help Ron. That's for damn sure. Because the most important thing, besides me losing, was simply this. Right there, I'm going to make it as big as we possibly can. Ron gets hosed by Saint. We love that one. Saint, you are the hero of the moment. We love you.
I cannot believe it.
Way to end the season. Ron has now lost 3 out of 4 years. He has finished dead last. So there will be a license plate, hang tag, and a t-shirt going to him. And then he will be participating in some kind of a charity walk that Russ is going to have to help coordinate with so he can go there and take pictures and videotape with Flea and everything like that. I can't fucking wait. Ron, no bullshitting this year either. It will be done in a timely fucking manner. We're not waiting 6 months to get this thing done. All right. As soon as the weather gets decently
hold on,
warm,
hold on,
let's
hold
get
on,
your
hold on.
ass out there. All right.
I am
Walking in
laughing
shorts, we
and
can see how the
happy.
legs look after the waxing.
I'm laughing and I'm happy that he's lost 3 out of 4 times now. However, now I have to do the 5K as well. Just to videotape and prove that this has taken place.
This is true. I mean, you
Granted,
could
it's
always.
just walking. I can walk 5K. It's not a problem. I'm probably the closest person in this entire group that could do a 5K.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
I weigh less,
But
but
the
I'm
fact
not in
is
great
now I have
shape.
to do it.
So. Heard. So to address a couple things there, he's gonna have to take his rings off when he does moonshine taste. Fufu, you haven't won anything yet. You still got 2 rounds to get through. Calm the fuck down. Does Ron ever win anything? Ron won the championship 1 year, and then he made us a trophy, and then he's never seen the trophy again. It's never gone back to him since. So we made him the Ronco, so now he wins the Ronco every year. Yeah.
And
the
since
punishment,
he
it's a
stopped
5K.
walking, I'll just hit him with a scooter.
So, Sheffy, he's going to get a license plate cover that says Fantasy Football Loser, a hang tag for his rearview mirror that says Fantasy Football Loser, and then he's getting a Fantasy Football Loser t-shirt that he has to wear during a 5K charity walk that Russ and Flea and a couple people are probably going to go attend and videotape and heckle him during and everything like that. Participation trophy for Ron. Noah, you suck trophy
he had
for
the
Ron.
trophy.
Yeah, we had to make a trophy for him. Go back and watch last week's episode. You'll see it toward the end. You'll see him go find it and stumbles McGee back there. The clip I made cracked me up. Did you see that? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I love it. I make content to make me happy sometimes. That made me happy.
Oh, yeah. Make both of us happy. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. So that's awesome, and we had enjoyed having him on. And last week, and you know, part of what he brought up last week when we had Ron on was my weight loss, and to readdress that and everything. You know, he said that his wife pointed out that I'd lost a lot of weight. Here is the picture again with, you know, the editing done, so you don't see beanbag in there. That is what I looked like last time I went to see Ron. I was very much larger. That's, you know, here. That's what I look. What? There you go. Ooh. It ain't there no more.
Weight Watchers worked for him.
Yeah, right. Staying at home and having to do my own shit worked for me. Now I've got some methods that worked out and everything, and it wasn't really what I intended to do, but it's something. I'm gonna come out there just to film it, ride a hoverboard, and live stream it. Sheffy, that would be fucking amazing.
Hey, Steffi, come on out to Philly, buddy. I'm here.
Right,
Let's go.
Right. Thank you, Desire. I appreciate
Do
the
some
congrats.
beefsteaks, fill you up.
Peak of my after the car accident, I hit 300 once on the scale when I went to one of my doctor's appointments, and I was like, that's it for me. I'm now down to like 190. Haven't weighed that since like shortly after high school. It's crazy.
I'm very jealous.
Right, I know you are. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest shape, you know, physically. I don't work out or anything because I got kids and a baby and all that, and it's tough, tough. But he brought this up when he was talking about a challenge he wants to have coming up about losing weight, and I was like, man, I can't really participate in that because I'm already down to 190. I need to get in shape, but I don't really need to lose weight per se. So Russ wanted to come up with some kind of a contest or challenge for him.
I need a personal challenge for myself at this point. That's where I'm at.
So he came up with...
It's been too long. There's been a lot of things that have transpired in life and a lot of things that have not provided a lot of motivation. I used to be an avid lifter, you know, working out, doing a bunch of shit, and it's just, I haven't been.
Right.
I've let myself go a little bit. I've gained some of the weight back that I've lost. You know, I'm not in any, like, over-the-top, you know, I'm not like some 300-pound guy or anything. I probably sit here. If I had to guess, I haven't stood on a scale in a while. Probably about be 225, 230 would be my guess.
Right.
And my goal has been to get under 200.
Right.
Now, I don't think for this challenge that I'm putting on myself, I'll get under 200. I'm not trying to kill myself really quickly here because that would be unhealthy.
Right.
But here's what I post. I am going to start January 6th. First full week of January.
January 6th, debut of Raw on
Yes.
Netflix. Okay, go ahead.
There you go. There you go. We can add this into that week and everything like that, and we'll make a thing out of it. Now, I'm not doing this as a New Year's resolution, as we've talked about before. Neither one of us are really big on New Year's resolutions. It's just the timing aspect of it all and how it works out.
Sure. So it's something we're going to end up doing this year just
today.
because of the timing and have it work out for both of us.
So what I thought about was from January 6th to opening day.
Opening day
That's the time span. The end of March. I believe it's March 28th, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
I have to double check that date. It could be the first week in April, but something in my head is sticking as March 28th.
I do believe it's usually the end of March.
Yeah. So almost a full 3 months. I'm saying 20 pounds, 25 pounds.
Sure.
Now, granted, the objective is not to just lose weight. It's to get into shape and,
Absolutely.
I'm going to lift, so I'm going to gain muscle weight as well. And you're going to lose more weight by lifting in general.
Right.
But it's more so watching this and watching what I'm intaking. Because to be fair, I ain't intaking the right food these days. Not whatsoever. I travel a lot. It's, what I can grab, when I can grab, all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah,
needless to say, long story short, it's lose weight or get punished.
I'm sorry. No. Hold on. I'm going to need you to watch the screen. You ready? Let's get this correctly. It is get fit. From Space Jam.
For those of you who don't know, I used to do that when King would sign on, or excuse me, Prime would sign on, because Saint and I usually would be playing before he would get on. So a lot of times I would do that, or I would have the clip ready from YouTube, and I'd hit the button when he would join the party.
Yep.
And it was a thing that we did for a while. But what I posed to the group here, before January 6th, I am looking for ideas for punishment. Now, I'm not trying to have some sort of leg waxing type of punishment, just something. I'm not going to go do a 5K. Maybe I can't, have a beer for a month or,
something small.
Something.
Ideally,
but
something he could do on the podcast.
Impactful. Yeah, something impactful.
Sure.
So I leave that up to the viewers, and we can put it on the Discord and all that kind of stuff, or you can tell us every time we.
I feel that
Ron's not going to
make
it as PG as I'm
that's
looking
a good
for
one. That's a good one, Sheffy. The one chip challenge.
The one chip challenge?
Death Silence. It's like.
Oh no, pass, because I can't do heat. No, because the most spice I get on wings is mild. No. Philly does not do spice.
You'd fucking die.
I would, yes, 100%. No, pass. I will have veto. I will accept good challenge, good punishment. I'm not going to just shy away from everything, but I will have veto today.
Sure. So we'll post that on Twitter and Instagram and Discord and wherever else, and we'll see what shave your beard off.
Ooh, that's not a bad one. That could be in the running. I'm all right with it.
That's an interesting one.
I like that.
One. All right, we may have to write these down. Start writing these down, Philly. This is your bit here.
Well, we should probably put them in like the Discord and stuff so people can see them and like them and vote on them and all that kind of jazz.
Sure. I suppose so. So that is what that segment will be, and we will have that coming up. So January 6th, then he will do the weigh-in. Let me put that on the January 6th. You're doing a weigh-in. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'll just weigh in. We'll post a picture of my weight or whatever. And
so we're on January 8th is when we record. So I'm gonna add weigh into that one.
Fuck you, sis.
We do have a guest that day, but we'll just throw that in there anyway. I'll come down and do your makeup and you can dress in drag. Oh, he has to leave the beard on for that, though. That's fucking funny. I like that one.
Goddamn.
I like that one. She said, I got ideas.
No,
she might have just got a new job. She said Red Hulk, I remember.
I did dress up as Red Hulk one year. Yeah, I did.
That's good. That's good shit. I like it. All right, well, enough about that. Let's get to the fun stuff.
Yeah.
You ready to play a game?
Well, that wasn't fun?
That was fun, but we got some actual fun stuff lined up for this episode, man. I'm excited about it. You ready? So, if you didn't catch it last week, we're doing a very Christmas-themed Fuck 'em challenge for the next couple weeks. So this one, if you watch the video, listen to the sound, Russ. This one is the Fuck 'em challenge before Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Fuck 'em Challenge!
Yep.
Nice touch.
You like that?
Yeah, good shit.
It came out clean as shit, didn't it? I fucking love
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if there's sound to it, but the picture was good.
Yeah, right.
I don't hear the sound on my end.
Sure. Just a little something in the end, and I'll show it to you later. But yes, that book not available for resale. Not available for resale. So
Vintage.
yeah, vintage. Fuck 'em challenge, folks. Welcome in. Brought to you as always by Snapdragon Hemp, Snapdragon Cannabis Company. Code PYP420 saves you 15% on all your deliveries sent discreetly to your door. All 50 states. For those of you that say my state doesn't have legal, well, this stuff can come right to your door. Code will save you 15%. Get you a 2-pack Delta 9 gummy. Can't beat that deal. Check out all the stuff they got going on for the holidays too, man. They have some real good stuff going. But we digress. That's not the important part. We're on the fucking challenge. It is Christmas songs. So if you didn't catch how we did it last week, we've got to, actually, I guess we've been doing it for a few weeks now, the past month plus. As Sheppy said, oh man, it's good. He has had some himself. He can vouch for it. Death Siren has too. Actually, she won one of the giveaways. There you go. There is a giveaway up on Twitter right now, by the way. Go check that out. All you have to do is be following the podcast, tag a few people. You get 2 entries if you're following the podcast. You post a screenshot. Several people have done so far. We appreciate you, folks. Hopefully, we get a few more. But we're doing Christmas songs on the fucking challenge. Russ has given me a list of 10 songs. He is going to give me 7 quotes, lines from the songs to see if I can line them up and match up who they are and which song they belong to. Next week, I'm going to do the same to him, give him 10 songs, 7 lines, and see who has more. And we're going to do it like that this couple weeks and see how it goes from there. And then coming into the new year, we have already settled on how the fucking challenge is going to go after that. We've got that and a couple new things. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming on the podcast. A lot of good ideas been rolling in here lately. It's been going real good, folks. We're excited about it, the both of us. So it is time to get started, sir. Let me pull up my list. All right, so I to be fair, I told Russ, Patrick, if you're still with us, let us know how many you think or anybody else, how many you think I'm going to get right out of these 7. I had no confidence in myself. I'm aiming for 3.
A couple easier ones, a couple harder ones. We'll see.
Well, looking at the list, I mean, there's nothing I don't know. So, that's a good thing about Christmas songs.
Christmas songs, if you don't know them,
you'd have to be picking something pretty obscure. And I know some pretty obscure Christmas songs, but I'm not going to give you something.
I wasn't going to do that to you.
I wouldn't give you something like "Give Up the Dough" by Run DMC. I love that fucking song.
No.
Give up the dough on Christmas, yo. I want my Ninja Turtles. I want my Sega Genesis, and turn my mommy lights back on.
Who sung that?
No, Run DMC, man.
Yeah, let him keep doing it.
Ooh. What up? Patrick says, I think you get 5. All right, Patrick. He's got more faith in me than I do. All right, so hit me with the first song.
5 to win, right?
Hit me with the first song. Well, no, that's when we going forward. This time we're doing a straight comparison for 2 weeks for Christmas songs.
Oh, right.
That's going forward. Yeah, spoiling shit.
That's what I do.
Go. Give me your first quote.
All right.
Lyric.
Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile.
All right, that's going to be the Grinch. You're a mean
one. I'll give you a nice softie to start
Mr.
with.
Grinch. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
I've probably sang that one every day to my 6-month-old, and he fucking loves it. Because, me, I'm animated as shit when I'm singing it. He loves it. He loves it. All right. Hit me with the second one.
From now on, your troubles will be out of sight. Get that list out.
It's a... What?
What?
What? Oh my god! I can hear the song in my head, and I swear to God, I know. Say it again one more time. Sorry.
From now on, your troubles will be out of sight.
Is that Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas?
Ding, 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 ding.
Good God, I could not think of the name of it. I wanted to call it a
You have the names in front of
I
you.
know.
Damn.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm terrible with song names. Fuck shit. I got 2 out of 2 though. All right, I'm better than I thought I would.
Yeah, you're doing
Maybe this
good.
isn't gonna
You're
be as
good.
hard as I thought.
It may not be. It's Christmas songs, and we have the list in front of us.
True. It's very true.
So, round 3.
Round 3. Hit me.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta love that. That's a classic, man. You pick some classics.
Yeah. I usually do. That's my MO.
I'm gonna do the best I can not to repeat anything you put on here. See if we can't just get a wide variety of Christmas songs out here for this one.
Okay.
Pick some good ones. All right, hit me.
Yep. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin.
As we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Gotcha.
sir.
I may not even have needed the list
Yeah.
for some of this.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I mean, again, it's Christmas songs.
it's Christmas
so.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
First venture into the song category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
Hit me.
I'm alright with it. Plus, it's Christmas. I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Let It Snow.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Yeah. I didn't even look. See, I got it.
Yep. We got 2 more.
Love
Two
that.
more.
By the way, Boys to Men singing Let It Snow, absolutely one of my favorites. That and them singing Silent
That's a
Night.
good version. That's a great freaking version.
Hmm.
All right. Last 2. Oh ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
And if you don't get the last one, there's something wrong with you. It's really, really short. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses.
Of course not, because you want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Ding, ding,
Only a
ding, ding, ding.
hippopotamus will do. That's a good one. That's funny. Yeah, didn't really need the list. Maybe on a couple of them there because I couldn't think of the specific name. But yeah, could have done that without the list. That was fun. That was good. That was good.
7 for 7, sir. Good work. Good
Hey.
work.
Nailed them all. How about it? All right.
And to celebrate your perfect score, I'm going to open up another beer.
Oh shit, we're drinking hard tonight, folks.
We're having a second one.
Not as hard as Ron.
So you've heard of Mad Elf, right?
Yeah, buddy. So what do you got?
This one's called Mad Dreams.
Mad Dreams. Okay.
Same. Oh, almost knocked it over. Same brewery in Trogs. Same concept.
Okay.
This is it's a holiday ale that almost spilled on my computer. It's sitting here at 7.9%.
Heard that.
Looks more along the lines of the style of beer I would typically drink
Now that's a good
Mind you.
head.
in a glass of my favorite beer.
I don't know what you
Yuengling.
said. The last one had a good head on it. That's a good head.
Well, I don't like. I mean, well, I'm gonna say some things, but I'm not gonna say things. What they've made a couple of different. I had one earlier in the beer advent calendar. It was Mad something else, and I forget what it was. And I actually liked it better than Mad Elf.
Oh,
My
yeah?
personal opinion, Mad Elf is overrated. I mean,
Okay.
it's like a staple for everybody and what have you. You know, it's got a little bit of a haziness to it.
All
Let's
right.
give it a shot.
Sure. Ooh.
Definitely better than the last one.
Yeah.
It tastes more like a wheat beer, you know, a little bit of dark honey and cherries, I guess you could say on that. Maybe a little bit of orange, too, on that. Do one more.
He said one more. Why not? God damn.
Yeah, got a warm feeling. Warm feeling to this drink. We'll go 3.5 stars.
All right.
Not quite a 4.
Well,
but
better than the
definitely a
last
good
one you
drink.
had. At least it's better.
Yeah, yeah.
At least it's better than your opening beer of the night.
Heard.
So at least the beer advent calendar, the December redeemed itself for that
Yes,
sake.
sir.
So
Thank you.
There's-
Thank you to my other friend Dan.
yeah,
The
you're right.
other Dan.
Yeah, future guest on the podcast. Anyway, so there is round 1 of the Christmas song challenge. So basically, Russ, next week you're gonna have to get all 7 of the songs that I give you.
I don't think I'm going to do it.
I think you probably will. It was a lot easier than I expected. So we'll see how it goes. But it looks strongly in my favor, at least. I mean, worst I can do is tie.
When you get a perfect score, you can't beat it. So all you
yeah.
can do is join it.
There's nowhere to go but down. Nowhere to go from here. But so there's the song portion. Let's get into some Christmas movies. Now, what we're gonna do here is, what did we decide? 5, right?
Yes, we did.
Right.
Just like
So-
Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, man. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick 5, and we're not allowing duplicates though, right?
We pick a movie twice.
Like I can't pick the same movie as you.
Oh,
Ah.
didn't think that way. Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why I kept saying draft
can-
style. That way it's not.
All right.
You gotta pay. You
Yep,
pay
I fucked
attention
that up
during
in
some
my
of these
head.
brainstorming sessions, folks. I swear.
I fucked that up in my head, but I can adjust on the fly. We're good.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, you never know, right? So
And
that's,
I know some of your favorites are not some of my favorites, and
Well, see,
vice
that's-
versa. So
that's the thing. Like, if you want to go through that list, I mean, look, like, you would pick A Wonderful Life. I'd never pick It's a Wonderful Life.
hey, what are you giving away the draft results now? Let's go. Hey,
No,
what
well,
the
I
fuck
like
you doing?
okay. Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
Christmas Vacation.
Don't make
You'd
me-
never pick Christmas
I'm in the tub
Vacation.
of you.
Gremlins, Nightmare Before Christmas, Ernest Saves Christmas. You'd never pick those. I like those.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to think more mainstream. I'm not thinking what would we watch in this house in my family. I'm thinking what would be the best. Within not necessarily mainstream outside of what I like, but a little bit of both,
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So we're gonna pick a list here. Each
Okay.
of us gonna get 5 movies that we would binge on Christmas, and see whose Christmas binge list you think turns out better. All right.
Who
All
went,
right,
first-
well,
who went first on
since-
Thanksgiving?
Since you weren't entirely we didn't really draft that one specifically
True,
like
true,
that
just a
anyway.
list.
Yeah, it was more of a
True,
list.
true.
Since you weren't as clear on it, in the whatever. Why don't you go ahead and get the first pick? All right.
All right, first pick.
So what's your top? What movie are you picking first, sir? What are you taking off the
All
list?
right, to take off the list. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
That's a good one. That was on my list. I don't know if it was in my top 5, but that was definitely on my list. Charlie Brown's a classic. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that stung a little bit, but I'm going to hit you where it really hurts.
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm going to take Home Alone.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Sorry.
That wasn't one I was gonna pick for me.
No?
I like
Really?
it. It's one I would put it in my top 10.
Okay.
Why not my top 5?
Really? Oh, man. I
Yep.
love some Home Alone. Can't beat it.
Okay.
Because, I mean,
So
I
now,
like
since
slapstick,
we're doing it in
though.
a draft style. I'm not actually picking my favorites first.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more along the lines of a draft thing.
Sure, trying to put together the
So-
best 5 you can. Yeah.
Not even the best 5, just maybe something that you might pick before I would. I definitely want to still go for the 5 that I like the best.
Interesting, Patrick.
Yeah.
All right.
I will take. Which one do I want to take? I'm between 2.
See, now it
A
starts
or
to get
B.
interesting.
A or B.
What,
A or
me?
B?
I'm not picking for you.
Just tell me
You.
A or B.
C, as in, do you see this?
Oh, I got 2 of them. We will go the Grinch cartoon, the original.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You took the Grinch cartoon. All right.
Yes, sir. So I took 2 cartoons to start.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. All right. So I'm not going cartoon. I'm going to stick to the real whatever. I know they play it 24 hours, but I still love watching A Christmas Story. I'm going to have to take that one from you.
I gotcha.
Ralphie shoots when
high up on the list
you're
as
gonna
well.
shoot your eye out in the bunny suit and
Mhm.
the triple dog dare.
It's
That's
classic. And
it's
the lamp.
not
I mean,
Christmas
Flea
without
has
watching
a
it.
lamp.
Oh my God, the lamp.
Our buddy has a lamp.
Does he?
Actually, he's got two. He's got a little one and an actual full-size lamp.
That's amazing. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, so that has to be it.
Yeah.
So that's my pick. So that's number 2 for me.
All right,
All right.
you're good.
Patrick, what would you take? Russ, you're up.
The original Rudolph.
Ow. Okay. Damn, I didn't think you'd go for that one with 2 cartoons on your list already. You're going real kid. Okay. Okay.
I'm a kid at heart. What do you just say?
Right? I get that. Man. So that's interesting. So it's like, do I want to get Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas? Damn, look at Patrick going obscure. That's interesting. I don't think I've actually seen that one. I don't think I actually saw the Guardians
I
of the
didn't know
Galaxy
there
Christmas
was
special.
a Christmas version of them.
They did make a Christmas special. I never saw it. That's interesting. Don't forget Scrooge, Shaun the Vet. That's a good one. Shh, don't be giving away shit. It's on the list somewhere. Let's see. So, all right. So we're on round 3. So you've taken Charlie Brown, The Grinch, and cartoon and Rudolph. I've got Home Alone and A Christmas Story. Damn. That's interesting. See, I don't have to do that. I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and take. Give me Christmas with the Cranks.
Ooh, I like that movie.
Yeah,
that's
I do
a good
too.
Movie.
I
My
do
mother
too.
liked that movie quite a bit. I wasn't as big of a fan. I mean, I will watch it.
No.
100%. If it's on, because I know it comes on TNT or something like that. Whatever one of those channels, FX, TBS. I'll watch it.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't binge it.
I don't. I like it. I find it hilarious. Cheech cracks me up. Love seeing him in anything.
yeah.
Frankly, Tim Allen, all that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's good stuff. Yeah. I know, Patrick. I've seen Scrooge. We're big Bill Murray fans here. I know Scrooge. It's a classic. It's a classic.
We just referenced Bill Murray earlier in the podcast for crying out loud.
Right. Like 20 minutes ago. That's funny.
Oh man.
All right. So you're up then, round
I'm
4.
doing this just so you don't do me dirty, because you know where it was going with it. White Christmas is going to be number 4.
Sure. Go ahead.
Because you know that is something.
But you
and I
also
didn't want
know
you to
I
do
have
me
no
dirty and
interest
take
in
it.
that one.
Just in case, I don't know, you could have done me dirty.
Nah, I'm not doing you
could've.
dirty on
It's
Christmas.
A classic.
Nah. I'm trying to put
Yeah, you
together
don't
the
want the
best list
coal in
I
the
can, but
stocking?
I'm not going to do you dirty on Christmas. He's taking Charlie Brown Christmas for his third, Patrick. That's a good one. That's a good one. Russ took that one from me.
That was
Mr.
my number
Cartoon
1.
over here. So we're on 4, right? So I know what number 5 is going to be. So I think, honestly, for shits and whatever, I think I'm stuck between Frosty and the Santa Claus.
Ooh. Those are good too. Those are very big honorable mentions for me. Very big. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so close not to take those two.
I kind of want to take a cartoon and put Frosty in there, and it's super classic. But
it
Santa
is.
Claus is. But I guess I already took a Tim Allen movie. You want to over Tim Allen it? Yeah, give me Frosty. Take Frosty the Snowman.
All
Give me
right.
Frosty the Snowman. The old cartoon version of Frosty.
To be fair, if you didn't take Frosty, I was contemplating it. On my
I mean,
last pick.
it would complete
close.
your Miracle on
cartoon,
34th
yeah.
Street original for Patrick. Good call. It's a good
That's
call.
good. I can't say I've watched that too many times in my life. It's good.
It's not one
But
I've binge watched or I've watched
Mm.
recently in
Yeah.
any Christmas in the past
Mm-mm.
several years or anything, but it's a good one. If it came on, I
Yeah.
would leave it on, absolutely.
Correct. Yeah, I agree. And they redid it too. There's 2 versions.
5 for me is Yogi's first Christmas. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Frosty's
Best
better
part
than
is after
Santa
this,
Claus.
There's gonna be
Hey.
a lot of people yelling at the 2 of us of
Alright.
things we didn't pick. You know that, right?
That's the point. That's the whole point.
And guess
Shaun the
what?
Vet's on
Neither
the whole
one of us
Frosty
give a
better
shit.
than Santa Claus thing. I like it. All right, so what's your last
Alright.
pick, sir? What do you icing the cake with?
You didn't take any single one of the 5 that I put on my list, so I'm good with it. So I didn't have to gravitate outside the box. Number 5 is Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. I knew you'd end with that one. I'm actually leaving my personal favorite off this.
Really? Why?
Well, because as much as I love it, it's also something I watch once. Like, I love Ernest. Ernest Saves Christmas. I love it, but I watch it once, and then that's it. So this is my
Saves Christmas?
holiday binge list. This is more of the stuff that I would watch over and over again, right? So your list, then, you've got The Grinch cartoon, Charlie Brown, Rudolph, White Christmas, and It's a Wonderful Life. So cartoon and super classic. I like it.
Not a single one of them was made after 1980.
That's hilarious. So mine, I've got a nice mix. I've got A Christmas Story, Home Alone, Christmas with the Cranks, Frosty, and my last pick is going to be, I was very happy that you took the Grinch that you did.
Please?
Because I am absolutely taking the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. Because he plays the Grinch so well. That is absolutely that's my favorite version of it at this point.
Okay. I don't like that version.
No? Okay.
I like Jim Carrey. I may have watched that once.
Really?
And I probably wouldn't watch it again.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick said Gremlins. I love Gremlins, but Gremlins is another one that I watch it once.
He's just doing that
and
to
I'm good.
appease you.
He knows you hate it. You can't stand any of that stuff. It's fucking funny. Well played, Patrick.
But the funny thing is, like I said, we're going to have people that are going to see this and read about it or whatever, and they're like, where's Christmas Vacation? Where's Elf?
Right. There's no Christmas Carol on anybody's list. You know, Elf. Nobody's interested in Elf. But yeah, there's no A Christmas Carol of any version on anybody's list. You know, we left off Scrooge didn't make the list. No Bad Santa made the list. Gremlins is not a Christmas movie. Death Sign. Gremlins is absolutely a Christmas movie. He is a Christmas gift. The Gremlin is a Christmas gift. How is that not a Christmas movie? Don't start with me on this shit. We're not going there. Neither's Die Hard. Die Hard is absolutely a Christmas movie too. But that's
Bruce Willis said it's not.
Oh, good for him. It's not for him to decide. Unsubscribe. She said, "Get out of here."
Shit.
I tell you, well, for me, you want obscure Christmas movies? I mean, if you want to talk obscure ones, I love Ernest Saves Christmas, obviously. I mean, here's an obscure one that I forget about from time to time. Yeah, you ever watch Trading Places?
Yeah.
Bill, or what's his name? Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murray.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I love that one. That one cracks me up. That's not a traditional Christmas movie either, but it is a Christmas movie technically.
I'll take it and leave it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll take it and leave it.
Okay. It's one of those that my father loved and it was around a lot. You know, Jingle All the Way is one that wouldn't make a list, but is a...
I'd watch it.
I don't think I've watched that in a couple years, I don't think.
Yeah, I
if
brought
I'm being
that one
honest
up
with
last
you.
week.
Did you? I've not watched it this year for sure.
The action figure quote.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny. That's funny. Bad Santa I end up watching every year just because it's on everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
to
on.
be honest, like that was funny the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
Now it's not funny.
No, the second one's not great, and yeah, it doesn't. Like I watch it once and it's funny. Like I don't want to watch it again. You know.
Yeah.
As I watch it again next year, it'll be funny again next year. That's it. You know, that's it for me. So that's the list of movies that I would binge over and over again. That's it for me. That's our Christmas binge lists.
Yeah.
Right.
That was my list.
Yes, sir.
I don't think I would have switched anything. I mean, I wouldn't say it's in that order per se, but those would be my top 5 in general.
No, I mean those are how we drafted them, just trying to outthink each other.
Make sure the other one didn't do us dirty.
Exactly. Try to outthink the other and make sure we got what we wanted in there. So that's how that ended up. But yeah, it's I think that ended up pretty well. But yeah, all right. So I think it went well. But we're right about wrapping up what we wanted to talk about this week. So we're going to get into the work story I have for the week. And this one is a little less work related and a little more Christmas related to keep in with the theme of the episode and the time of the year and everything. And when I was with Taco Bell, which I was a general manager for 13 years with the company. I remember the Christmas parties they would have at the end of the year. You know, it would be a holiday party. They would go, and I only attended one with a certain company that I was with for a few years, and I always made up different excuses not to go. Well, yeah, I'm not trying to out them because this story gets a little interesting. But you go to it and you're thinking, oh, it's going to be interesting to go, and it's a whole bunch they ran out a whole bunch of hotel rooms, and you have to share a room with somebody and everything, and it's a couple days long, and you go through all these different things and seminars and different classes and meals and party and this and that and whatever, and it's open bar, you know.
Ooh.
Never a great idea for a corporate thing. Anyway, man, it was interesting. We get down there and going through it and doing the different classes and things like that, and it's boring as shit. And, you know, I win an award and I win some money, and I'm going on a cruise and everything like that in a couple months. I'm like, great, awesome, cool, it's going great. And we get to the end of it, and it's the party, you know, where everybody's together in the big conference room, open bar, dancing, stuff like that, and shit just gets real fucking weird. You know, I'm drinking Di Serono. You know, you sit down at a table with a bunch of people, and you see a fucking one of the general managers feed an area coach a piece of cake with her fork, and everybody just looks away at each other, and you're like, that's interesting. And then, you know, 2 weeks after you get back, HR calls you to ask you about it, and you're like, I don't know a damn thing.
I didn't see anything.
The cake was good. That's all I got for you. I don't know shit, not my thing, not my nothing. I'm like, look, if you're trying to ask me about such and such, here's all I know is that they said, hey, come on out here to the dance floor, and all of a sudden three GMs, female GMs, surrounded me and started dancing with me. And I put my hands up and turned around, and my boss was standing behind me, and she grabbed me and pulled me out of it, and I was like, thank you, I'm leaving. I'm out, I'm done. Not fucking with all this. Not kidding. Go out, and I'm trying to walk back. Man. I'm trying to walk back, and I see another area coach, district manager type person walking down the hallway with 4 or 5 of them talking about, we're going to this room, the party's going to be in this room when we're done. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
And I'm in the same hallway that they're talking about. I get off the elevator, and I sit down because I'm like, Jesus Christ, there's people going back and forth. The hotel staff is walking down the thing. I was like, are you part of the season? I was like, brother, I'm just sitting here. I ain't got nothing to do with any of this shit. I'm telling my wife, I'm like, this shit's crazy. I had to fuck out of here. It's like, this is nuts. It's supposed to be goddamn business. You got bosses that are running down a goddamn hotel room telling people to go into a room because it's a party going on. You're in a fucking hotel room. You can't go in there and drink. And I'm not trying to be whatever. You can't go in there and drink and smoke weed and play music and all this shit. It's oh my God, dude. Yeah, how much trouble? Yeah. Holy shit. It was crazy. You got people walking around with bottles of water. They're like, here. And you're like,
that's liquor.
That's not water. See, do you have some water now? Holy shit. You know, it's like, good God. And he's like, oh, yeah, I started doing that years ago. I was like, all right, well, good to know. Holy shit. Apparently I've been dodging these for a fucking reason. Only ever went to one?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And the one I went to resulted in multiple people getting fired, and the last time they ever had an open bar at one of these events, from then on, it was you get 2 tickets and 2 drinks. Like, the next year I didn't go, and when they asked me why, I was like, because of last year. So I no longer had to make up an excuse after that. So that was nice.
Oh, yeah.
But my fucking God.
It's that time of the year. I mean, Christmas parties can just get out of hand. I mean, there was a company that I worked for, and my sister worked for that company as well. Different departments, different time spans.
Sure.
And so the department I was a part of did a lot of open bar segments just like yourself. And again, at hotels just like yourself. And so I can completely agree and concur with the things that were transpiring and things that I saw as well, and coworkers and management staff that were engaging in activities that they should not be engaging in with each other.
it's
There were
crazy.
guys that would dress up as Santa and pretend that they could rap like a 90s rap star. We had people that would take a bottle out to the car and try to finish the whole fifth before the party would start.
Jesus.
There I saw coworkers who sober knew were not attracted to each other, but yet still partook in activities with each other.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, there's something about corporate Christmas parties that just brings out the best and worst in all individuals.
Yeah, I mean, there were fun memories. Don't get me wrong. If it tells you when it was, what's the game that was real big back then? Minute to Win It. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Had a bunch of little stupid here's a Kleenex box full of ping pong balls on your ass. Shake your ass and get the box out. That happened.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
remembers
yeah,
a certain people doing that and things like. Yeah, there were a lot of little fun games like that. And it was sure, great, that's fun. I won a trophy for an award for what I did. And they sent me on a cruise. I also won a fucking raffle and came out with a red Super Mario Brothers Anniversary Edition Nintendo Wii that I still have.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, cool. Already had one of those. Already had a regular Wii, but I was like, sure, I'll take a red one. Fine, whatever. Put it in the kids' room. They loved it. Whatever. It was great. So a lot of good stuff goes on. But yeah, those holiday Christmas parties are minefields. I went to one.
And it's fun because you get so excited to go because of open bars and this and that and the other thing. You get to let loose, and then you get there, and some people just they just get more loose than they should.
Yeah, you're thinking it's a place I can finally sit with my peers that I never... Because in running restaurants, you have people that run restaurants. You never get to see them because you're running your own restaurant. So you finally get to hang out and get to know these people, and then you get to know that you don't want to know these people.
That was the first and only time I'm going to get to know you, and from now on,
Yes, sir.
you're just an employee.
Yes, sir. Work associate. That's it. We don't have to be friends. We just have to tolerate each other from 9 to 5 or 10 to 8 or whatever the hell it may be. That's it. People just don't understand that. Everybody gets their damn feelings hurt. But anyway, that's my work story for the week. Wasn't much work related to it, but in the holiday theme, I felt that one was appropriate when picking off the list. I have quite a list of work stories to choose from still, so we're still going strong on those. So that's it for that one. We're down to the dad jokes. I went first last week, if you remember.
Okay.
Hit you and Ron with the closing of the laptop thing that made you guys go,
Yep.
oh. Not the intention. So go ahead, sir. What do you got this week?
All right.
Patrick says his have all been awesome. Well, we've had some bad experiences with our holiday parties. That's for sure. So what do you got for dad jokes, sir? Hit me.
So, why does Santa always land on your roof?
I got you. Hit me.
Because he likes it on top.
Ooh. All right. That's fair.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, what happened to the Grinch when he tried Viagra?
His dick grew 3 sizes that day.
And that's our show for the week, folks. Thank you very much for being here. God love you. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. We appreciate you. Hope you get a lot of good time with your family and friends. Anybody you want to spend it with. Hope you don't see anybody you don't. Watch out for the Grinches because they'll show up and steal the stuff out of the back of your podcast. We'll be back next week recording the day after Christmas. Be talking about all the Christmas stuff that went on. Let you guys know how it all went. And just talk about all the good Christmas stuff. Lots of good stuff going on, folks. Have a good holiday, everybody. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.